Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So it is the 2nd of July today, and I want to share with you all the pages that I did in the month of June. I'm sorry I didn't get it up yesterday. It's been so frantic at work and I was exhausted. So and I love doing these videos, so I want to do it, you know, have a bit of fun with you when we do it. So together we did a colour along, or a colour with me, on the channel in this gorgeous little book, Fun and Silly Fairy Tales by Draconis Publishing. And we did this little guy. Yeah, I loved him. The minute I saw him, I loved him. And we used inks, which were, I think, my dewdrop inks, or my first ones, for the wood, and a little bit on his beard. And we used Prisma pencils because they were actually, it was a request that I used Prismas, and a little bit of white gel pen. And I loved how he turned out, and the Prismas really loved this paper. And it's just, I think it's just Amazon print. Just check, I'm pretty certain. I love that picture too. No, it's not Amazon paper, it's not. I apologise, because it's Draconis Publishing, and I don't know, the Prisma colour pencils really responded incredibly well to it, so I was really pleased with him. So that's a colour along on my channel, and that was Fun and Silly Fairy Tales. And then I did myself, off camera, I did one in A Million Cute Animals. Yeah, I relented and I got it. I watch a lot of Colouring with Kay, well, all of Colouring with Kay's videos, and she loves Lulu Mayo. And they always look so fun. So when this book came out, A Million Cute Animals, and I looked at the flip through, I was like, I have to have that. It looks so much fun. So this is the newest one, A Million Cute Animals, adorable animals to colour. And I did the very back page, which is this one. And I'm really, really pleased with how it turned out. So I hope you can pick up on all the sheen and glitter that's going on there. So I've got stickles around all their wings and in the feather. And then I painted the background with the matte Americana Deco Art matte paint. And with my little tiny quickie glue pen, I stuck these little silver stars on that are glittering away. And I used the Kuretake Gansai Tambi paints, the gold ones, for the moon, and just sort of blobbed it on in different places, like I did last month. But I had so much fun doing it that I thought I would do it again in this book. And I think it turned out gorgeous. I love the shimmer on them. This book is so beautiful, it really is, and I can't wait to do more in it. The paper's gorgeous. It took the water colour. There is a little bit of crinkling, but as you can see, hardly any. The paper's gorgeous, and there is such fun images in here. I can't wait to do more. So yeah, so that was my second image of the month, the two owls, well, the Owl Family by Moonlight. So that was A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo. Then we did, as a colour along on the channel, we did Flower Fairies. And I did this with my, we did quite a few mediums we used. We did this page together, and the main pencils I used were the Astra Pastel pencils that I was kindly gifted, which are gorgeous, I love them. And along with that we used the Derwent pastel paint set, which is right here by me. I love this set. It's already well loved. So this little set by Derwent, and you get all these delicious pastel colours in them. So we use that for a base, and then use the Astra pastel pencils to go over it with some detail. And the glitter glue is Dovecraft glitter glue that I put on her wings, and then on their dresses, I don't know if I did this on the video, I put the Folk Art Extreme Glitter acrylic paint over the top. This is awesome if you just want a kind of soft shimmer. I love the pencils. I love the way they performed on this paper. They did a really good job, and I think I had to bring in a Prisma. I had to bring in a Prisma to get the brown of the tree, but the only thing I wish is that I'd combined two sets of pencils so I could have had more depth in the leaves. But on the whole, I think the skin turned out beautifully. And that was done with the pastel pencils, and I was really pleased with it. So yeah, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous book, and we need to do more in here. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful, and the paper is really nice, thick cardstock. That's gorgeous, isn't that lovely? All in that circle. Gorgeous. Yeah, but that's the one that we did together. So that was the Flower Fairies colouring book. We did that together, and then we did, I promised, and we did Rhapsody in the Forest. And I was thinking, I've only done 10 pages this month. Why have I only done 10? Well, because I did the 3 colour-alongs, so they took up quite a bit of time, and we didn't choose easy pages. So this is Rhapsody in the Forest by the lovely Kanoko Agusa. An absolutely incredible book. And we did this page together. We did the tulips page, and I love it. I was a bit disappointed with the buildings. They came out a bit browner than I wanted, but I wanted them to be dull so that the focus came here rather than back there. So we did this with inks, and I used a little makeup pad to do the trees, and then we used Prisma pencils, and we used the Link Shine gel pens, you know, the really cheap ones that you can get. I don't see any gel pens on it. Why did I... Oh, I did, there, for the key. So it's all pencil work. This is inked, the sky is inked with a stencil that I had, or rather a die that I've got, that I used to stencil the clouds with, and I'm thrilled with it. Just the buildings, I wish they weren't so... I went for dull, like I say, because I didn't want them to stand out, but I'm thrilled with these. The tulips came out incredible, and the bird, beautiful and bright. So yes, we did that as a colour. I think it was only in one part, and I just did an extra long video, as the Flower Fairies was. So yeah, so Kanoko Agusa, incredible book, and apart from the page that I thought I'd messed up when I first started colouring, I hadn't touched this book because it scared me. But now we've broken the back of it, people, maybe I'll be able to do some more without so much fear. And I'm really pleased with this page, it's lovely. So yeah, Rhapsody in the Forest by Kanoko Agusa. Then, in my TBC video, to be coloured video for the month, I pretty much did what I said I was going to do. I might not have got to everything, but this was one of them. And I'd said that I would like to do the piggy in here, but I didn't do it. So this is Ken Masuda's colouring book, and I got it from Amazon Japan. Amazon Japan is awesome if you want these books. So they're really quick to deliver. There is a small delivery charge, as you would expect, to the UK, but on the whole, their delivery, and these are put in a box and sealed with plastic so they can't move about, but it's really good. So instead of the piggy that I'd said about, I chose the wolf. And I did, this was done with inks, luminance, light fast, and a white gel pen. So oh, his nose is very shiny, sorry about that. I inked him, I inked the flowers and the leaves, and then did the pencil work over the top. The white gel pen will just be for the little dots of highlights that I've put around. And I'm over the moon with him, I really am. I think he is stunning. I love his little nose. I'd like to give him a kiss right here, like I used to with my Lily. Yeah, and I'm thrilled with how it came out, and I am absolutely loving using the inks. And that is down to watching Zucchini Kitty. So I even did a very, very pale, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, sort of fade out of inks in the background of a very pale yellow and orange, and I love it. I really love how it turned out. And like I said, just want to kiss him on the little nose. This book is absolutely adorable. The images in this are outstanding. Look at that, you can't see, look at that snail. Absolutely incredible. I love this book. So I hope to do more in this very soon. So that was Ken Masuda's colouring book. I don't know what the name of it translates to. I'd have to go back onto Amazon Japan. Then I did a page in Seasons. This was also featured in my TBC video, and I knew the colour scheme from the colour along that we'd done, which was this one in the previous month, and I loved the colour scheme, the orange, the blues and the browns. I loved it. So I went ahead and I did this page, which I've kept the colour combinations to. Let me just get it, I'm trying to lift the book up. So I used Light Fast Luminance, gel crayons and Cosmic Shimmer paste. So I did put some ink on the rose, but that's mainly pencil work over the top. It kind of obliterated the ink actually, and it was just the rose that I used the inks with. The rest of it is luminance and light fast, just pencil work. Then I put stickles on the centre of the leaves, and then the gel crayons in the background, and covered the background with my finger. I hope you can pick that up. The I can't find the gold one, it's not to hand, but I used the gold one of the Cosmic Shimmer paste. This is all thanks to Colouring with Kay, who enabled me, bless her, with all her shimmer and shine, and I love it. Look at that. If you can catch it correct in the light, you can get all that shine. And I'm thrilled with the rose, how that came out. So I used the same colours that we did on the colour along together, but just added a bit of black and a darker blue just to get that depth in the centre of the rose. And I love it. I'm thrilled to bits with how that came out. So we need to do another page in here together as well. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous book. Probably one of my favourite books, this one, of hers. So yeah, I was really pleased with how that turned out. So we've done quite a few pages in there now. So that's Seasons colouring book by the wonderful Hannah Carlson. And then I managed to do a page. Let me just turn my little notebook over so I know what I did. I managed to do a page in Spring Miniatures, and I had so much fun with this. So this is Camellia Angelikova. I don't know if I've said that properly. 50 Spring Miniatures. These books, if you haven't seen them, are incredible. They are just under £4 in the UK, and as the book suggests, you get 50 individual images. They are incredible. So I did this little Ferris wheel. I was feeling all spring and summery, and I used Prismas for this, the zebra gel pens, and pan pastels for the background. And of course, let's not forget, we had to load it with stickles. So I don't know if you can pick this up in the light in here, but all round the Ferris wheel and the leaves on the Ferris wheel are all stickled. The very pale background is pan pastels, and the rest was done in Prismas. And I had a ball doing it. I know they don't take very long, but it's really nice to have a sense of achievement that you've completed a page and you're happy with it. And I love it. I think it's really cute. And all these images in here are like that. A little bit of light relief from more serious colouring. Although they're small, they're not as easy as they look. You know, if you want to put... So that's gorgeous. If you want to put blending in, but I loved it. And I'm really hoping that you can pick up the shine, because it makes all the difference to the image. Yeah, but I love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I will be doing loads more in these. I love them. Absolutely adore these books. Okay folks, we've only got 3 left, stick with me. Then I got back out my Art of Nature colouring book. I was having a bit of a slump with everything I'd chosen to do, and so I just went through and thought, do what takes your fancy. I'd had such a crap time at work this week, it's been hideous, and so this book came back out, and I did, this is just wax paper from Amazon. I did these 3 cute mushrooms, and they came out really, really well. I had no idea what they were, so I looked them up on, I'll bring you in a little bit. I looked them up on Google, put the names in because the names are underneath, and I used Prismas, and I used ink. So I inked some of it, as you can see I've gone out of the line a little bit there. I inked the very pale background and then did pencil work over the top, and I absolutely adore it. It's gorgeous. This book is an amazing little book if you haven't seen it. Grayscale images, and it's not just plants. Let me put that back in. It's not just plants, it's birds and sea life, and what else they got? Fruit, I think, that's what I did before. Insects, yeah, and the names are usually underneath the items to colour. That's another one I did. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous book. So that's the Art of Nature, and there's several artists, I think, of that one. So that was that book. A lot of fun. Now this one I'm not that keen on. I got out my beloved Tim Jeff's The Colour in Heaven Endangered Animals edition, which was edition issue 18, Endangered Animals, and I did, let's come back out, because, whoops, let's come back out, I did the tuna fish, and I tried to keep the reflection on his body, and I used, what did I use? Prismas, inks and Calero paint. So I did the fish, the tuna, and then I put the Calero paint on it to give it a sheen. And I don't know why I'm not that keen on it. I just didn't seem to feel like I could get the depth that I wanted. The paper though took the watercolour, look, it's all on the back, took the watercolour brilliantly. I only used a water brush, I didn't like douse it. But those Calero paints, look at those. Isn't that cool? So I just wanted him to have a bit of a sheen on him. I wasn't happy with him. I went back over it a little bit last night, but he doesn't look too bad. I like that. I'm playing with the shine off those Calero paints. The Calero paints is the ocean set that I've yet to show you. So that was our lovely Colour in Heaven edition of Endangered Animals. And then last but not least, I pulled out the Mouse Guard, which I haven't touched for a long time. And I adore this book, but I have been a little scared of it. So I wanted bright and in your face and deliciousness, and so I went for it, and I made him, our lovely frog, the very focal point of this page. And I used inks, luminance and lightfast for this page, and a tiny bit of white gel pen. And I loved how it turned out. I did pencil work in the background for the sky. I don't know if you can pick up on that. Very, very pale pencil work, just to bring the page together. And I used this True Silver paint. It is gorgeous, which I saw featured on Colouring with Kay again by, let me get it for you, I don't want to fluff this up, by, here, The Art Spirits. So I'd seen Kay show her beautiful gifts from her, and I decided I had to have the silver. I'd been looking for a really sparkly, bright silver watercolour paint to use, and look at that. When you get, look, oh, it's just delicious, absolutely incredible. So it does come off a little bit, but not only if you rub it. But yeah, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love it, and I loved him. And he rounded up. Let me come in. He rounded up the month for me really nicely. This page. So yeah, I'm really pleased with. I'm really pleased with most of the pages that I've done. The tuna I was a little bit meh about, but the rest of them I'm really pleased with, and I think that my colouring feels like it's sort of I've stepped it up a little bit, gone to that next stage in terms of being brave enough to use new medium, and it's a wonderful experience to be able to do that. So that was my final page in the Mouse Guard by David Peterson. Love this, love this book. And now I've got my inks, I can experiment, because the only other one I've done, I did that one, I did this one. Where is it? Why are they always so elusive when you say I've done one? There it is. I did this one with ink tents, and obviously I'm a bit heavy-handed with the water, and it came through. But I'll be able to fix that now. I've got inks, and I love this page. I was really pleased with how that page came out, and I did the very first page, which was this one, and I think that was inks, but I needed a good silver. As you can see, that silver is nowhere near as shiny as my gorgeous one. Look at that. So I'm thrilled with that, and what a way to round up the month. So I didn't do too bad with my TBCs. I will be back. I am going to do another TBC video, to be coloured, in the next couple of days. Who knows what will be on there. Now, last month I said we'd do a colour along, and the first one that won was Rhapsody in the Flower Fairies. We did Rhapsody in the Forest. Can you remind me please what it was I said I would do next, because I can't remember. I might have to go back and look at my video. But we will do another colour along or two. So I look forward to seeing you in the next couple of days, so that I can get my colouring books sorted and arranged and out to you, and that'll be so much fun. Alright my lovely friends, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me. Your support means everything to me, it really does. So until I see you in the next couple of days, take really good care of yourselves. Bye bye.